controller's froze. If you're using them, I thought you'd use Pit or somebody.
Why would I do that? One rank for that. One rank for that.
Oh, no.
Well, don't think I really played it. Where's that?
Learn that somewhere.
Why are we using Mountain just like that?
It's not Mountain Ridge, it's Maryland.
Yeah, they're using other people like that.
Maryland had that failure before Mountain Ridge did.
Which, is that team ranked?
There they are. I don't think they're ranked, but hey, your uniform. We do backyard brawl. You need to wear a white jersey.
Right now?
You can do that.
Have you ever had a neighbor who got on your last nerve? I know you have. We all have. For some, though, that neighbor can be a constant fly in the ointment. One that annoys you, makes your life an absolute nightmare, and when that happens, a backyard brawl is coming.
Yep.
Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers.
They're booing already, listen now.
From the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Mountaineers will put it away to start the game. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
I can't wait till 27 because 27 got Scotty Fox in the game.
Seemed to land just one punch as the Panthers took the last meeting in the league.
Yeah.
The Panthers did such a good job staying composed. It's a rivalry game that means so much.
Do what?
They found a way last year to make one more play.
You got to give their coaching staff a lot of credit because they were able to keep them focused for 60
Yeah, it
minutes
is.
in that game. That's going to be important here today because you know the intensity.
That's better. It has more than plays.
The quarterback got confused on first down. He
Well,
really
yeah.
thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holmes. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
On a big third down, I love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Big tight end makes the grab.
Ain't no way in hell.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
And that's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted in the first drive. Ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays.
If he get Markield's still in this game.
To open this game.
He ain't even the quarterback anymore.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Barnes. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And the Mountaineers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He breaks the tackle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Mountaineers are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, he wants it all. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. So many rivalries built on proximity, and Pitt and West Virginia have been squaring off in their backyard since 1895.
And it's just crazy to think about. A rivalry that goes that far back, so close to each other. It means so much for a year. A year of bragging rights, Bowman.
Well, and the hate started in 1895, and every single year, every time these two teams play, you just see that on the field.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Holmes.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Trying play action. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. He's already thrown one interception, and before this gets in his head, I think the way to fix it is to get the mechanics squared away.
And sometimes I get rushed, and everything happens a step faster right in the games, and then you realize, like, I'm bending, I'm throwing off my back foot. Like, slow it down, take some deep breaths, understand, like, I'm going to be protected, I'm going to be all right. Let's make some things happen.
Wants to keep it in the air. Touchdown, Panthers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can
Damn
go.
it.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Vaughn. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Finds his man, it's Vaughn. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Fires to the middle. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously,
oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. Fires it. And the pass is incomplete.
Damn, couldn't hold on to it.
It's a wash. You have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Caught over the middle, it's Holmes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How about that step? This dude is in fuego. Over 100 yards receiving already. You could tell there's a matchup they like, and they're going.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. That's caught, it's Barnes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the change.
it's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again, like they've...
Ain't no way. I was under pressure. I had to fire it.
The pick was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Find space on the right.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna change my quarterback. I don't like him anyways.
He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
All right, I have $1 for fireworks.
Lots of time left and ready to
McGee
go
sent
back
you
in the
$1.
second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Holmes. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play.
Anything helps. Thanks for the $1.
Now showing up here on game.
Got it in the middle. It's Holmes. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Holmes. They stop him just a leak or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. That throw and catch, a really good example.
I like this play, the prevent play.
Quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open.
They're gonna have
Because
to
you
get
have
that
so
ball.
many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, and then do the rest.
And the Panthers trying to cash it in on first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to bull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll park it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to
Got an
try
arm
the
on it.
plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third
And they'll fake it again. And he makes
Oh,
the catch.
man.
And he
Buddy,
gets
you've got to stay in fucking bounds.
well short of the marker, and they'll have to give up.
He was only wide open receiver, so that's why I threw it to him.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the edge. Snagged in the middle. It's Holmes. And They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Holmes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Caught near the sticks. It's Holmes. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard.
Touchdown, Pitt! Fit it in the window for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 15, here's a return. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play.
Aw.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the results of that play stand. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Got a man, it's Vaughn. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
1st down, West Virginia.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down.
Oh my fucking.
And an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Holmes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Panthers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. And his throw is incomplete. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Caught close to the marker. It's Holmes. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they won. Touchdown.
Jesus, God.
Fired in from the red zone for the score. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position, but that guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You gotta get some some points on the board, you got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make the
Oh, he was holding him. Should have been a flag.
Go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Looking to the big tight end. Rolls it in. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
That's a great sign for this offense, man. Everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him? Or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple of times and they've been sacked a couple of times.
That's not what I want.
First half turnover can swing momentum. And they made the play and made sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking downfield on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lost the fire on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Working the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, no backyard is safe when the Panthers and Mountaineers get together, and that's the case again today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or...
Hey, listen, I'll let you pick it.
Right. Can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Because you wanted to pick
With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between West Virginia and Pittsburgh plays out.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver and knocking it loose.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Henderson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this league, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intent?
I keep throwing right to the fucking man.
His third of the night. He managed to
Might start back now.
return, but the bigger play was the
I think this one might be over.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got him this time. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. They just keep firing. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Hail to Pitt as the Panthers extend their lead in the brawl.
And Pitt has completely seized momentum. Everything seems to be going their way, so West Virginia needs something to go right for them to slow this down.
They got to start throwing back. It's the backyard brawl. It's not, they got to do something about this and muck it up, dirty it up, make a play here in this second half to try to get back in this football game.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you can conserve it or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you...
And it's lost to me.
In the dark tonight, his 4th
It's over.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first down from the 13-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. He wants to throw it. Touchdown! Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now, they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We've got to stop turning the football.
God damn it. I don't understand why he's not catching the ball. I might have just hit the button like go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He turns that loose down the right side.
There we go.
He found plenty of room and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a
R1 was not available.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He wants to throw it again. Complete to the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Sure hands, it's Thomas. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Pitt! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And how about it, man? Just
Jesus fucking Christ.
You got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually, this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick. And not only do they try it, they get it.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
He ain't fucking been over.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing
They all
coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
It's complete on the right side.
There ain't no getting back in the game.
On the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And this beatdown is close to
There's no getting back in the fucking game. It's over.
Let's take a look at how we
It's fucking over. I don't care, but it's over.
It's
It's over. It's fucking been over.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
They stuck fucking
Snap,
ass.
wants to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Panthers.
No wonder they can't get a fucking stupid ass good bowl game real like, but they suck dick.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Great place to start for this offense. Scanning the field is Henderson. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a first and goal. Just keep swinging it.
So left you wide open. That's how that happened.
Strike through the air for the score.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great. Doesn't get to the football to make a play. And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
To the air, it's Henderson. Right down the middle. That's caught. It's Gallagher. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Hand off to the fullback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He'll take a shot and swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Active.
Wow.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And that's why you got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The short hands, it's Thomas. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you've got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with it done.
Back to pass on second down. Ball in the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Damn it, I would have been so close to getting that trophy.
Picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Tight end getting vertical. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Fires to the tight end. The stop is made, but his offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. To the air, it's Anderson. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day.
And they fake it the hole, looking for a man. It's intercepted in the end zone. And he's tackled, so no chance to run it back for points of his own, and the score will remain the same. The deficit is huge. This one is all about. They'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as the hands team makes a short catch. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Panthers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. He'll set up the throw. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 15, chance for a good return.
What is your real thoughts?
Pick up an extra block or two, but as
What do you mean?
he stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28.
In the game?
Back to throw, it's Henderson. He wants a big play here late.
I don't know.
And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
You gotta be kidding me.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
I did not mean to punt that, but
A lot of
okay.
things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my...
And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to go up top on first down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions and they need to find a way on 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense.
All right,
That's
it's
why they
game.
lie themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before before he secured it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today. Like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It was the first college football game ever broadcast on the radio across all manner of airwaves in this one. Who emerges victorious.
Yeah, series 164.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
General 1-6, starting temple, heading. Yeah, for sure, double 0.